What's up, everybody? It's Pablo Guy, and I am back again. Yeah, I know you guys like that intro, so I had to keep it going. So, anyways, before I start my video today, which is gonna be very, very interesting, I just want to let you know, everybody that did order a pair of your pre-packed GMP wear underwear. Yes, look at that. What? You got a bulge? What do you gotta do? Put them on. That's it. It is made of a polyfoam packer. So pre-orders are already shipping. So if you guys already ordered, check your email because you will be getting a tracking number any second now. Okay. So all right, back to it, you guys. Today we are going to talk about what I'm going to talk about. Sorry, I'm so loud. I don't know why I'm always loud in all my videos, but I'm super obnoxious. This is what I do. So I have 44 questions that people ask me on Instagram. If you guys do want to ask me questions, you want your question to be in the video, please follow me on Instagram, and that's it. Send me a message. So I have 43, because I'm pretty sure I missed number 15 on here. Yeah, it goes 14 to 16, but that's fine. That's still a lot of questions. All right, so let's get down to it. Stuff that you guys want to know. Number one, I'm not going to number it because that's going to be way too much talking, way too much work. So, before we start the video, trigger warning. I see a lot of people put trigger warning in the beginning of their videos now, so I want to do that too. Trigger warning is going to trigger a lot of stuff, so be aware. Do you get normal erection? No, I don't get erection at all. It's just rigid enough to penetrate, so there it is. I don't have my last stage, so I don't have erection. How long after surgery to pee? It took me about 3 months after surgery. It should have been a lot sooner. It should have been like 3 weeks or so. But I had 2 complications, so that delayed me having to pee. Is semi-rod best option? I have no idea if semi-rod is best option. I don't even know if I wanted it. I thought I wanted it, but then I talked to a couple other guys with not the rod, but the pump, and they had complications. So I don't know if a rod is going to give me I feel like it will. So I don't even know if I want my 3rd surgery because I'm okay right now. Does length depend on graft placement? Length does not depend. All right, it does, but it doesn't. It does because you can get more length from your thigh because your thigh is a lot longer than your forearm. Is it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So if you want like a bigger one, I guess your arm is not long enough, but that's pretty freaking long, then yeah, you can use your leg. How long to heal? This question, it's very, very strange question to me because it just has so much parts. How long for me to heal? Do you mean like how long it took for me to pee? How long did it take for me to walk? How long did it take for me to get work or do regular things, brush my teeth? So to pee, it took me like 3 months. I want to say for me to stop bleeding everywhere, it was probably like a month. For me to not have pain anywhere, it was like over a year. And I'm talking about like pain in my legs, things like that. Oh crap, I forgot to let the dog in. Give me 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. So the thing about healing is that it's for me to pee was like 3 months. For me to stop having pain in my legs was probably like the longest ever. Probably like a year, but then it was like kind of sensitive. For me to go back to work, I want to say it was like 4 months, at least 4 months. But I was like, I really didn't have like a stressful job. I didn't have to like bend down or anything like that, so I could have went back to work easily. And then for me to have sex, I want to say like probably like 6-7 months. It was supposed to be like 8 weeks, but I was so afraid and I had complications, so I waited a long, long time. What is it like not to pack but still packing? It feels good. I never really packed before because the couple times that I did, I had bad experiences. Like my sock fell out of my pants and I was like, I'm never doing this ever again. But then I did it again and then it would happen again. And after a while, I was just like, this sucks. But it feels great. You don't really pay too much attention to it unless, it's like slipping out, but it's fine. Just like your packer slips out, your dick is going to slip out also. It happens sometimes. Is there a way to have bottom surgery without scar? No. Zero possibility that you'll get 0 scars during any stage of your bottom surgery. Even your hysterectomy, which is way before, because my hysterectomy, I got this scar right here. I got this one right here. And I feel like I had 3. And this one right here. This little one right here. So 1, 2, 3, that's only for the hysterectomy, and everything was internal. And then for the other scars, I got this long one right here. And then conveniently right here, I was prepared. I have this I can stand on, so I can show you guys my legs. And so this is one also, but I got it tattooed with Freddy Krueger, which I need to get done. And then this one I have to get done. So it goes here and then right there. Ah, nice. That was convenient. That's great. After surgery, were you numb? How long? After surgery, I was not numb anywhere. You're gonna feel all your pain. Don't think that because you have surgery, it's gonna be numb. It's not. It sucks. Do I regret it? In the beginning, I did regret it. I was in the hospital room like, what in the hell did I do to myself? I am now a freak of nature. Nobody's gonna love me. What is this thing? It's ugly. I hated it. And then I got out the hospital and my brain was like, oh, what did you do? Like ×3. I was like, ah, oh, dang it. Why did I do this to myself? I regretted it for months. And then I was like, why am I regret it? I spent my whole life wanting to do this and now I did it. Now what am I bitching about? So, you know, my mind kind of went with it and I'm like, all right, I don't regret it. I like it. You know, I'm a lot more comfortable how I am now and I feel, you know, I feel it and I like to have sex and I like to, you know, all the time. So I do not regret it at all. And that's just for me though. Some people regret it and they, you know, detransition, do all this stuff, but me, no. Will I go back for a rod or a pump? At this point, I do not want to go back for my last stage surgery just because I heard of a lot of complications. And I'm really not trying to put my body through anything like that right now because I already got a lot going on. After surgery, continue to see doctors. After surgery, you do not have to continue to see doctors unless you have some ongoing complication. Because I haven't seen my doctor since probably like 3 months after my second stage. I have not seen my doctor, so that's been like a couple years now. And I don't follow up with them. I don't do anything. If I had a problem, then I would, but I don't. First thing you did with my pee-pee after surgery. First thing I did with my pee-pee is, I'm not gonna lie, actually, is I masturbate. When I was in the hospital too, because I do it a lot. Actually, yeah, it's not a problem, but you know, I like to explore myself. But I was in the hospital and I was like just touching it. I was like this. I was like touching it and I was like, and then with that I can like, you know, it made me finish. So I was literally like one day after my surgery that I was like, yeah, it was great. I don't know, but it was good. How long to get feeling? It took me to get, I want to say like a little bit of feeling was, so when I was in the hospital and I was doing like this thing, it was, I want to say that, dang, it was more of like the pressure, but not a feeling. So I started to get feeling around like, I want to say like 3 months almost, because when I had my second stage, it was like 3 months after that about, and I was getting nervous because I was like, oh damn, I'm starting to feel nerves in here. So I was like a little scared. So I want to say like 3 months, but then after like a year and a half, probably like a year, a little less than a year and a half, I was like, oh, I can feel it. Like the water, the turning moment when I was like, oh snap, I have feeling, is that I was in the shower and the water, it was like hot and it like all the pressure. I was like, oh snap, this is hot and this hurts. I was like, it felt like little stings on my dick. What size did you choose? Happy with it? So this person had surgery, but he got it reduced. Am I happy with my length? I am happy with my length. I chose 6 inches because I was like, whatever, 6 inches, that's fine. You know, it's half a foot. That makes no sense. Anyways, 6 inches. But then it ended up being longer. But I'm okay with it. I'm definitely okay with it. I feel like it matches the girth because the girth is pretty girthy. So it's like if it was shorter, it would just be like a short, fat one. Which it's okay for other people, but it's not good for me. I wouldn't want that. But yeah, I'm definitely happy with mine. Feeling erotic or skin feeling that gets the job done. It is an erotic feeling because it's not the. If I'm right here, well, I'm not gonna lie. If some sexy girls touch me right here, I'll be like, oh, it's gonna be erotic. But it's not like that. Like if you touch me here, it's gonna be like if you touch like a big clit, I'll say. So I do have feeling. It is erotic even sometimes when I'm just like thinking about things and I'm like, ooh, like some real sexy. I could feel it in my like just going down. I'm like, oof, and it makes you wanna. But anyways, how painful? 1 to 10. I'm assuming you mean healing. So painful. It's the most pain that I've ever experienced in my whole entire life, and I would not wish that pain on my enemy because it sucks. I would never, ever, ever want anybody to go through that. You smell all the time. You can't move. You're on constant pain. Nothing is numb. Even your medicines are all they're gonna do is just make you sleepy and in pain. It was literally the worst. And the mental anguish and the mental pain that comes along with it also sucks ass. Was I in a lot of pain when I first did surgery? Yes. That's funny. They're like two about pain. Yes, definitely. It's yeah, like I said before, it was the worst pain ever. Did I have to fight insurance? No, I did not have to fight insurance. Actually, I went to Brownstein and Crane. Brownstein and Crane. And Dr. Chen actually Brownstein and Crane's office actually they did all the fighting. All I did was give them my insurance and then they handled everything. So I don't know if they fought with them or not, how easy it was to get approved, but on my part it was literally just me sending them documents and they did everything else. Can we see a print of your eggplant? Let me see. A print. Eggplant print. Sorry, I'm a little crooked, but that's as much as you can get before they turn down my video. Do they say it feels the same? So I always ask, I'm like, oh, so, how was it? Because you always want to know. They're like, oh, it was good. They said that, it's, I'm not going to say wigglier. It's just more, not hard. So it's just the soft. Obviously a hard soft. Yeah, so it's just harder, but it's just softer, but they like it and they keep having sex with me, so I don't think it's that bad. How does it feel inside vagina? It's warm and it grips you and it's nice. But actually I want to say that I am a fan of lube because I think that when it's like nice and wet, it feels so much better and I'm like, oh, so great, but I can't get into that. Can you bust nuts? I can bust baby nuts, I guess. Like I have a little bit of stuff that comes out, but it don't like really. It's not gonna be busting. It feels like I'm busting, but it's not like. It's just like a drip, drip, drip. That's it. So I guess I don't really bust nuts. I like just a little crack them open a little bit. Oh my god! First time with it, did it hurt? It did hurt a little bit because my like just I think the incision around it was hurting, but that was it. Which procedure did I choose and why? I chose alt phalloplasty because I didn't want any scars on my arms. And I know I scar bad already, so I use my thighs because I feel like it's more concealable to me. And yeah, I didn't like my skin. It's super thin. They said that if I use my arm, that I would have to get fat injected into my private area. Which electrolysis process long. Electrolysis process is not as long as regular laser hair removal, because electrolysis actually they go into the individual hair follicle, zap it, and pull it out. So it's like you don't need to do it like multiple times, but it will take long because you're going in one by one. So if, to cover a large area, it's gonna take some time. But you wouldn't need to have multiple multiple sessions. You're not gonna have multiple sessions. How long did surgery take? So my first stage, I know that they said that it takes them 8 to 9 hours. So it really didn't mean anything to me because I'm sleeping, and it's like you blink and you're already awake. How to stay positive, manage pain. So have somebody with you during your surgery every step of the day. They are going to be your shadow. You need them for everything. Brushing your teeth, everything. I'm so sorry if you guys heard my little fart, and if not, I just told on myself that I did a little fart. But just stay positive. Just know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. It's not going to hurt forever. You're not going to be in pain forever. Your complications are not going to last forever. Does orgasm feel better now? It does feel better now. It feels a lot more confident. I have a lot more confidence with my orgasms. Like even when I'm doing by myself, I'm like, yeah, I'm a freaking man. That's what I do. So it just made me feel good. And then, we're like doing it, and it's like, you finished. It's like, yes. Like, not that, put a, flag in it. This is mine. I'm just saying, like, it's like, like, I'm a freaking man. But, yeah, put my man flag. Gabe was here. I'm just so sorry, ladies. I did not mean that 100%, and I take it back, and that's my apology. Or is it? Just kidding. Process to get bottom surgery. So, to get bottom surgery, top surgery, you do not need to be on any hormones. But bottom surgery, you need to be on hormones for at least a year. You have to have letters from your two therapists saying that, yeah, it's okay. And then you have to get a letter from your prescribing therapist. No, your prescribing therapist, your doctor, whoever takes care of you. And then you also have to get a hysterectomy. And I believe that's it. So, but it is a very, very, very long process. And you have to be on testosterone for at least a year, which that's very easy because literally you are going to be on testosterone for more than a year by the time the waiting list and your surgery date is actually here. It's no question. I love you, G plus C. I love you too, baby. If I could be any length, which would you be? I think that I would be, I'm good with my length. I'm good. I really, it doesn't bother me at all. I'm good. Can I pee standing up? Yes, I can pee standing up. Since I think like 3 months after my surgery, I was peeing standing up. What about sex, penetration, and satisfaction? I don't know what about it, but it all feels great. I love to have sex. I can penetrate, even though I do not have a rod or any erectile device. And satisfaction, yeah. At first, it was very, very hard to orgasm because I was just like, my heart would beat, and I was like, crap, am I doing the right thing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, am I taking too long? It was super scary. Do I still want last stage and rod? I'm very indifferent about this last stage and rod because I don't know. I hear a lot of mixed things about it, which I don't want to be the other person that's like on the other side where it's like, oh great, now I have another complication. I have to do all these surgeries, go back to the doctor because it sucks. Was it worth it? Definitely worth it. Do you think your surgeon works well with people of color bodies? Yes, I do. I really don't. I don't know if this is like an issue like that. I know that like he's very open minded to everything. Dr. Chen, he's an Asian guy. I don't know where he's from, but he's Asian, but he's super nice. He's very. You're not gonna feel uncomfortable around him. He's a funny guy. Is it difficult to penetrate without an erection device? And this is my last question. Is it difficult to penetrate? Honestly, some vaginas are tighter than others. some are looser than others. I want to say it depends the position that I'm in. Usually I'll just like do missionary first to be like, okay, to see how, tight or if I'm going to have any trouble. But then it's like, all right, well, we can do this now, put a leg up. You just got to find your position that works well with you. And then, yeah, but I'm not going to lie. It's hard to penetrate a girl that is tight, but I think that is my favorite because it grips, like it'll grip you and it feels so good. And that is way too much information. So I'm going to end that video on this, you guys. Have a great day. I will come out with another video soon. So that's it. I'm bad at outros, only good at intros. So I'll see you later.